once you have activated your plugin, you will see an icon here. This is the icon for Yoast SEO. Then click on Configuration Wizard. So this is the first step that you need to take to configure your WordPress website with Yoast SEO. So you could actually do it yourself here by clicking this button, or you could ask the people from Yoast SEO to do it for you. So since you're watching this tutorial, this is where I'm going to teach you how to configure it yourself. Click on Configure Yoast SEO. Now we're going to go through this wizard here. There are a few steps we need to take. Step 1 all the way to step 12. Alright, so your patience is highly appreciated. But don't worry, it's not going to be very difficult. It's going to be very easy, non-technical stuff you're going to do here. Alright, so now let's assume that your website is already live and ready to be indexed. Indexed means that your website is ready for search engines like Google to crawl to read all the content. If you're not ready, you can always select option B. So I'm going to select option A here and click Next. So what does the website do? It's a blog. Next. So is it a company or person? So say it's a company, so the name of my company is this, and the logo is this. You could always upload your logo here and name it as whether if you are representing yourself, you can put it as a person. It's up to you. Then click Next. Alright, so this is where you enter the social profiles for your company. If you have any Facebook page, enter it here. If you have any Twitter username, Instagram, LinkedIn, and so forth, enter all of them here, because it's going to be important for Yoast SEO to generate the meta text that you need. So go Next. Post type visibility. So this is where you set what kind of content that you want to be visible to the search engines. So there are different types that you have. By default, you already have posts and pages. So definitely you want these two to be set as visible, media as well. And the rest here are just post types for my theme that I'm currently using. So I'm sure you don't see something here. Even if you do, you can go ahead and hide them or make them visible as you want. So I'm just going to make everything visible for this tutorial. And I'll click Next. So are you going to have multiple authors on your website, or it's just going to be you creating all the content? You could just put it no, or you could put it yes, depending on you. Next. So here comes the interesting part. Google Search Console. So Yoast SEO actually talks to the Google Search Console. If you want to enable this, you have to get that Google authorization code here and place it down here to authenticate. To do that, you just have to click on this button, Get Google Authorization Code. So remember that you need to have an account with Google Search Console to proceed. So I have an account, which is this. And if you don't have an account, you can go ahead and register one. I'm going to click Allow here. So this is the authorization code. I'm just going to copy it, return, and paste, and click Authenticate. Right, so I'm going to select the profile, which is this, my website address, and click Next. Next step is title settings. On this page, you get to set the title of your post article like this. This is the title of the post, and if you mouse over here, you can see that it ends with a dash Codora. That's how your article will look like. You have a title separator here, which is a dash here. So this title here will look like this. which is also appear like this. So it's very common to just set it with a dash like this. So let's just leave it as default. Click next. So do you want to subscribe to their newsletter? We're just going to skip this part. We're going to just skip all of this and go next. And that's it. Pretty simple, huh? So click close.